Irene and I have known each other since university, and I used to be part of a women's group that was trying to be smart with our money, and Irene came as a guest speaker, at which point I decided, it was good for me as a woman alone to get an investment before I got married. I wanted to have something that was in my name so that I could always have something to fall back on if things didn't work out.
We were living close to downtown Vancouver. Had a pretty significant monthly rental fee that we were spending, and we started to kind of talk to each other about the fact that here we were spending so much money and not building any equity on it. So yeah, it was actually kind of funny because what the bank would give us and what we felt comfortable paying were two very different things. So it was really nice to have someone like Irene that we could talk to and kind of say like, hey, this is what we're renting for right now, and this is what the bank has said that they would give us once we worked it out. And she really helped us through really purchasing something that was good for us as a starter home, and then long term we could look at either another property or renting this one out and buying a bigger place.
So in terms of Irene's service delivery is amazing, is the word I use to describe her. I would talk to her or email her, and within like an hour she would have an answer for me. And I was on maternity leave with this one, so I didn't have a lot of time on my hands, but between dealing with the baby, I'd email her or phone her, and she would have an answer for me. And the great thing is she'd give me an answer, but then she'd explain the why behind it. And I think that's so important as well.
So I would say, much like what I did, I felt with my first condo, I invested in something smaller that I didn't necessarily, wasn't necessarily my dream home, but it was my first step. And I think most people, if you think it's 2 or 5 years from now, you might be surprised. It might be sooner than you actually think. And by getting into that first step, you get that empowerment, that confidence, that inclusion with your community. You feel different, and you can get more from it from just purely investing in yourself. This is a huge investment, not just a piece of land, but it's a piece of you growing and being able to get to that next level. If you never do it, you're missing out on a huge opportunity. So this is my husband Mark and baby Mackenzie and my son Jeff. As a broker, I have connections with multiple lenders, probably, the number changes all the time, but 40 to 50, and we kind of range in different places. We have banks, we have credit unions, we have private lenders, and we have this other unknown area called monoline lenders, which focus just on mortgages. There is a great amount of change and movement in this industry that even for brokers to keep on top of it, it's a lot of work. So for an individual to even know what's happening, what weighs up, what weighs down, it's really vital at this time to reach out to a broker.
I think getting my first home made me feel really empowered, and it was really important, I felt as a woman in my 20s, that I was able to do this. It was like, I've made it, I'm a professional, I'm able to own my own home and start taking the steps to be secure financially.
Well, I've personally referred Irene to several friends. I guess they're all in relationships or a situation similar to us, where they're renting for a good number of years and then decide to, hey, we want to start putting down roots, we want to start building a future for us.
Home ownership can mean a lot of things. It can mean being involved in your community, building your equity, investing in yourself, building confidence and empowerment. It means growing your family. It means connecting with those who you love, and being able to feel like you have grounds and roots, somewhere to be more than just a single person. You're part of a huge community.
So I'm a big advocate. When I experience good service, I always recommend people, and Irene is one of my people I recommend as my mortgage broker.
I've referred several friends to Irene over the years, many of which thought they weren't at a stage where they were ready to buy. And what I say to someone in that situation is, how are you going to get to the stage where you're ready to buy if you don't know what that looks like?
Send me an email or give me a call, and let's talk about what your future plans are and how I can help you get there.